Let me show you how I make my side dish here real quick. Using some Whole Foods frozen vegetables. So let's go to the bullpen here, see what we got. I keep frozen spinach on hand. I got Brussels sprouts out the ready. You know, their frozen stuff's really good. So I'm gonna do that and some artichoke hearts. So I got the artichoke hearts right here, and I have already pre-measured Brussels sprouts right here. I usually do, a bag is 454 grams, 1 pound. I usually do half at a time. So that's already ready to go. And then I got my artichoke hearts right here. So let's do it. So what I do is I go and grab my Pyrex, and I customized some lids for microwaving, so to let the steam out. You can buy the containers that do that for you, but I went ahead and just sacrificed a couple of ones here. It works great. And these are silicone bands that you get from Amazon. They last longer than rubber bands. So I keep them in here. They got various lengths and sizes. So we can go over that one of these days. So what I like to do is just get the Brussels going. I've done it so many times, read the bag, it's 3 minutes. And then what I do is I just portion this out. I do keep my scale right here, but I just eyeball the artichoke hearts. I just usually try to do 4 servings. Keep your scissors handy. So I just kind of portion out, something like that looks good. What's up? Now the broccoli and stuff takes a lot longer to cook, but if you just look at the cook times on this, it's equal to the Brussels sprouts. So they basically cook the same. So that way, otherwise you got to cook the Brussels sprouts early and then add these in after. So just like that. I put that away a little too early. There we go. Let's save that for later. Good. Now what we'd like to do is they wanted you to add a little bit of water. So 1001, 1002, 1003. That's about a couple tablespoons right there. Shake it around. Let that water instantly flash freeze to all the pieces there. Got the little pokey lid. So they claim 3 minutes. So 3. Let that cook. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start getting the secret sauce going. So I'm gonna go to a mixing bowl. Grab my hot plate there. All right, so what I like to do is get a little butter and a little boursin. Yes, hello? So get that going. Just do that there, keep it nice. Volrath. Super pan, 1/9 size. Sup, Bolt? So what I like to do is get that butter going. Nice and soft already. Kerrygold stays soft. Yeah, let's see, we'll just go probably that much to start. That's good. And then I like to do is grab my garlic. I keep that minced up. You just get the Whole Foods peeled, throw it in your food processor, tiny bit of olive oil, you're ready to go. Grab your spoon. So all I like to do is put about that much. It's about good. I like garlic. Nothing wrong there. And then we're gonna do is grab this boursin. Since this is butter, this is cheese, whatever, I'm not worried about it. Cross-contamination. Let's do a fresh saran. Just like that. Put that back. Towel. I'll explain that one of these days. Anyway, so we're good to go there. That's get your sauce going. Probably be enough of that. We can put that away too. This one's handy for cream cheese. All right. Ooh, look at that bonus. That's what we call bonus. So we're gonna let that sit. We're gonna prep that. As this cooks, so this gives you a little bit of time to, you know, drink. Hotel pans. That's the secret. Super, super handy. Put that lid right there. Those are for my frozen burgers. I'll do a video of that. I got some nice chuck roast right there. I'm gonna chop up with the super machine over there. All right, 21 seconds, good enough. All right, so what I do is give this a stir. I can feel the glass if it's starting to really get warm. The bottom is still cool, so we're not quite there yet. Again, if this was just Brussels sprouts, the 333 would be plenty, but I'm gonna give it another 111. That's for the artichoke hearts. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get my parm out. Where is my parm? Yeah, I used that. I thought I had another one around here somewhere. Must be back there somewhere. Where is he? Where you at? Where you at? Got some burgers for later. So this is just reused from Whole Foods, but this is the Smart and Final Parm and Romano blend. That's good enough. That's got to be good enough. So we're going to get just a slight bit of bubble right there, so this thing's already boiling. The bottom's pretty dang hot now. All right. Hot plate. Come over here, grab the colander. Good to go. Pop that lid, let it drain. Done. So now while that waits and drains for a minute, don't have to worry about cooling off because you're just going to be kind of reheating it here in a second. Cover this up so it doesn't splatter everywhere. You're going to pre-melt this. Let's go cook power 50 so it doesn't, oops, so it doesn't get too crazy. So there's artichoke hearts and Brussels. Go, go, go. Shh. Keeping an eye on it. Starting to melt a little bit. Now it doesn't have to be completely melted because obviously we're going to be putting some hot veggies in there. And then you can always top it off a little bit, but usually this usually does it. Yep. And the Borson's usually first to suffer. Let's just go ahead and give it full power. Give it to him, wheelie. Team Far, what's up? Good enough. It's starting to bubble up too right here. See, that lets you know. Oh, look at that. We're good. Oops. No, no, no. Get out of there. All right. Yep. Let's toss this around because we hate the earth. I'll just throw that away. There you go. So just give this a little stir. Just turn that into a nice little sauce. Just kind of work it. The yellow color is obviously quite a bit of butter, so it's not going to quite turn into a hollandaise type thing, but it is incorporating pretty good. Oops, sorry, buddy. That's it. kind of incorporate and fold. Now, you don't want to put the parm in too early, but because this pan is cool, if you put parm in too early, then what happens is it sticks and melts like almost like mozzarella, like any other cheese. But because it has a high protein rate, or content, not a rate. The rate is work over time. But it'll stick to the side of the bowl. So you don't want to put it in when it's too hot, but this is just right. So the parm will stay stuck to the food and not to the bowl. Plus it won't be a pain in the butt when you go to wash it. And you won't have basically horse hooves glued to the side of the... That's it. Now we hit it up for the final seasoning. Your boursin has a lot of salt in it already, so you don't really need a lot of salt. I just tasted it. I'm good. So I'm just going to do some fresh cracked. Don't need that because there's already plenty in there. There you go. And it's a good side dish. All right, dinner's ready.